Hi, I'm George, and today I want to show you what's new in Conduit 040. So a common problem when managing microservices in production is dealing with an ever-changing proliferation of service endpoints. If something is broken, where do you even start looking? Where are requests coming from or going to, and what even are the relationships between these different services? Conduit makes it easy to figure out what's happening in your service traffic, even with components that you might not be familiar with inside of your stack. To show you how that works, I'm going to use the Conduit demo app to walk through a troubleshooting scenario. Now, in this demo, I'm starting from the completion point of the Conduit Getting Started guide, which is all the things that you see here on the screen. But let's look at the environment to see what we have. Our demo app is installed and running inside of Kubernetes, and we also have Conduit managing our app. We can see that from the Conduit dashboard. So here we see the deployments that we expect inside of our app, and we see that Conduit is managing them all. We also have our demo app running. And as a refresher, the demo app allows us to click on our favorite emoji and see which are the most popular. We can select different emoji and influence the results, but donut, how the heck is that the most popular? When we try to go and vote on what should clearly be the winner, we see that there is a problem inside of our application. But from the Kubernetes perspective, everything appears to work. So where do we even start? The exercise here is to figure out where the problem is happening. And let's say that we don't know anything about how the Emoji Voto app is architected, which if you're watching this video, you probably don't. So let's go ahead and find out. We can use Conduit to figure out how these services relate to one another and where the problem is happening. So here, this command, the Conduit stat command, gives us a high-level view of inbound service latency and success rates for our app, and we see two possible sources of error. But where's the problem actually happening? We can further drill down into either one of these services that have low success rates to get a closer look. So we start by drilling down into the web service, and we see this isn't really a great success rate. But where's the error happening? And are those inbound requests or outbound requests? How can we even tell what services are upstream of web? We can use Conduit to tell us what else the web service talks to. Now, this command is only checking for requests flowing from the web service in Emoji Voto to any other place in the system. And here what we can see is that the web service sends requests upstream to both the emoji service and to the voting service. Requests from the emoji service are fine, but the voting service looks like it has a problem. So what is this voting service, and what else even talks to this voting service? We can also use Conduit to tell us what other services across all namespaces might possibly be sending traffic into the voting service. And we see that only the web service is sending traffic to the voting service. So great, we have found a likely culprit. And we didn't need to know how these services map to each other in order to get to the bottom of it. From here, knowing that requests from web to voting are failing, we can go look at event logs or traces or use Conduit tap or otherwise dive deeper into the voting service to figure out exactly what's wrong. So I hope you have found this demo as useful as I do. Go check out the Conduit Getting Started guide to try it for yourself. Cheers, happy troubleshooting, and pop into the Conduit channel on the Linkerd Slack group to let us know what you think. Thanks.